On the Edge Survival here. I wanted to start a video series on books because books are where we get a lot of information. And folks, I'm talking about actual physical books, not ebooks, not things you put on your drives and such. Physical books, because physical books will last when electricity is out, when electronic devices don't work. If you're ever in a situation like that, you can always pull out a book and have, a physical page with information on it. So it's good to do a lot of reading, and it's good to actually own the books that you've read so that you can go back and reference. There are so many different books and so many different topics on survival. You say the word survival, it's such a broad, generalized word. What do you mean? Are you talking about bugging out, or are you talking about bushcraft or camping or homesteading or whatever? And even within those topics, there are numerous different topics. And so there are lots of books out there on all these topics. Well, as a paramedic, medicine is on my mind quite a bit. I enjoy it. I like to read about it and learn about different things. But I had a lot of thoughts about people without any medical training. Now, I'm a paramedic, and I still learn every day. There's always something about medicine, about healthcare, about disease processes that I don't know, and that will continue until I die. And so I'm always reading. But I wanted to find something, a book for people with no medical training, but something that would also be interesting for someone with medical training, and I found it. I went on a mission trip to El Salvador a while back, and one of the missionaries had this book, except it was in Spanish, which did not help me very much. This book is called Where There Is No Doctor, a Village Healthcare Handbook. It's written by David Werner with Carol Thuman and Jane Maxwell. And I will try to put the number and the rest of the information for this book down below so that you can find it. But this is a book for someone that has no medical training whatsoever on how to treat problems that occur commonly in third world countries. But folks, if bad times hit here, we would be a third world country. So keep that in mind. This book is really neat in that it's so much information. But for example, everybody's interested in sewing and suturing. Well, here you go. Here on page 86, it tells how to suture. This book covers all kinds of things from suturing to the correct use of antibiotics, when not to use antibiotics, the things that kill people. We get excited about trauma when you think about medicine. When you think about injuries, you think about blood and guts. But folks, it's things like dehydration that are going to kill you. It's poor sanitation. Things like typhoid fever, that you get killed on the Oregon Trail from typhoid fever. Well, folks, that is simply just a lack of cleanliness is where that comes from. And this book addresses a lot of those things. Those are the problems that are going to kill you. The medical problems are what's going to kill you. So this book addresses a lot of those. I've read it cover to cover, and the information is really good in this book. Well, the same company that published this book also published this one, Where There Is No Dentist. I'm not a dentist, and I have no dental training, and so I had a lot of interest in learning something about dentistry work. And this book talks about how to pull teeth, when not to pull teeth. It talks about dental abscesses. It talks about cavities, how to fill cavities, temporary and permanent. It talks just about a lot about cleaning teeth, scaling teeth. A lot of different things that I had no idea about it. It really brought things down to earth, and it was a very good book. And once again, I read this one cover to cover, and that's why I'm recommending both of these books to you. I'm going to try to recommend more books over time. But what I would like to see happen for all of our subscribers and people, you know, that may not have subscribed, but you may watch our videos. Maybe you've read some books. Maybe they're on homesteading. Maybe it's on survival or camping or cooking outdoors, anything like that. And you've read the book and you think that's a really good book. I would love for you to either post the information for that book or make a reply video and tell us about the book. Show us the book. And so that we can all share information easier with each other. And that can be a lot of fun. So anyway, thanks again for watching and stay tuned for more books.